On the Xfinity side of things, we've got a little rivalry here brewing with Shane Van Gisbergen and Austin Hill.
Yeah, I guess so. Shane's he's a rough dude. He's not afraid to lay the bumper to you for sure. I don't know how to say it. I mean, he was the fastest in the Xfinity race. Now Ty Gibbs was on his back bumper the entire first run. I think they pulled out to about a 10-second lead. So they definitely solidified themselves as the two fastest once Ty did whatever he did during that pile up. It seemed like there was kind of a one-horse race. But, yeah, Shane, he took an opportunity. He ran, he wanted to stay beside Austin Hill on that restart. But I think he made a bit of an ambitious move to do it. I think he still had enough speed and technique to get around Austin because the tires cooled back off. So it's very easy to hit your marks when everything is hot. It's very difficult to hit your marks when everything cools back down. And I think that that's where Shane really, really excels, is that when everyone else is slip sliding around, trying to get heat in their tires and they're missing their mark, that's where he's going to pounce. So I think he could have been a little more patient and picked Austin off cleanly, probably by turn 11 on that first lap on the restart. But he sees an opportunity, and he's run in NASCAR enough now. He's like, well, these guys just run into each other, and so I'm joining the party. I love this. So, and of course, I see on social media now, like probably all the haters of Shane sending all these highlights of where he's like dumped people over in Australia and crashed them. They're like, oh yeah, this is nothing new. He's been doing this for a long time.
He just knows now that he won't get a penalty for it.
Yeah, exactly. So I think he's adapting to NASCAR well. It won't go over probably as clean and clear on Sundays as what it is on Saturdays right now. But he's taken full advantage of the Rubbins Racing mantra.
He's also been on the other side of this.
Has he though?
Well, COTA this year or last year?
So explain to me COTA, because he said that Austin took a win away from him at COTA. So if I'm remembering correctly, and I'm trying to remember, maybe you can, there you go. You're going to look this up. I guess Austin pushed him into the first corner, correct? If I'm remembering this right, Austin Hill pushed Shane offline into one, got around him, and then Shane just destroyed his own car and just ran directly into the back of Austin Hill and turn 46 or whatever it is on the back side of the track, the hairpin way back there. He plowed into him, and then Kyle Larson got around both of them and won the race. Does that sound familiar? It kind of sounds like how this weekend played out. But I don't know that he says, Austin cost me a win at COTA, and so I guess I cost him a win here. Okay. I think that Austin's probably been, and there are people that love to just hate on Austin because they feel like he doesn't take responsibility, whatever. But he's been on the worst end of this exchange. There's no question about that. So I think that if the score is level, then I think Shane probably needs to keep it clean from here on out. Because he's certainly opening himself up to Austin really knocking him out of the way when he needs to for a future win or a future position. So, listen, it's good for Shane and all. It's, we didn't need proof that he's good on road courses and certainly in the Xfinity Series. But it's fun to watch. He's got great technique and great car control, and to watch him do that burnout, right behind Austin, he clearly gives no That is for sure.
I can't.
No,
do it
I
good.
know. I was thinking about doing an accent, and I just
came off. That was not good.
That I just stopped. I'm like, I'm just gonna sound weird.
Did
So
you?
I'm not gonna do it.
Do you see Austin Hill during that burnout?
Of course I did.
I mean, what a great photo.
Yeah.
Whoever that is that got that photo of him flipping off.
It
SVG.
says it's Justin Sheldon Photography.
So clearly, though, Shane might think it's even, but I don't know if Austin thinks it's even. In that, like, I hope it kind of carries over a little more, just because it's great for the sport.
Yeah. Listen, when it's not you, it's always great for the sport.
Who wins in a fight between those two guys?
I don't know, but I
think that's a closer battle than you think.
I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
I mean, Shane's what, 6'2"? Like, he's not, like,
Big country versus big down under. I mean, it's intriguing to me. I'd pay. I'd pay to watch it.
Is down under New Zealand?
yeah.
New Zealand and Australia to me is the same thing.
Tomato,
right?
tomato.
Sure. It's not, but sure.
I know it's not, but
But
to me, you're still in the same part of the globe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know what else to take from the Xfinity Series other than that. I mean, that's really kind of the only thing that
I love his celebration too that he does.
No, it was cool.
With the I don't know if they call it football or whatever.
A rugby.
Oh,
a rugby ball.
Oh, it didn't make it over the fence though.
Oh, we got to work on that, Shane.
Yeah. I think he needs to stretch his hamstrings before, because when he kicked it, and who am I to judge someone's athletic ability? But he short-legged it, and he didn't have, the kickers, their extension is really, really high. And again, I like the celebration because it's like you're putting something back in the kind of the bleachers there that is like a signature. Hey, you collected his football. When I was the very first concert I ever went to when I was younger was Rod Stewart, and it used to be a thing to catch one of his soccer balls that he would kick off the stage, and he would kick like probably 5 or 6 during the course of his concert. And my mom would always say, "We're gonna get one of those soccer balls." And we must have went to 3 Rod Stewart concerts, never got one, but I just kind of equate this to that. I was like, yeah, it's a cool moment that you get an opportunity to catch one, but he's gonna have to get it over pit lane. It sucks because he had a long way he was gonna have to kick it to get it over.
This is just Trackhouse marketing. You notice that all of their drivers have a shtick when they win the race.
This one's better than the other ones.
Yes, by far.
I mean, he's signing it, so a fan's getting a gift instead of watermelon and a it's just not as good.
The watermelon's P2, and then you've got a
pinata.
The pinata, right?
Pinata smash.
Yeah. Like, they're cool, but like, what would Denny's be like? Hit a pickleball over the fence?
No, I hope not. I'm not very good at that.
I could go downstairs and skunk you right now, 11-0. I mean, just 11-0, Jared. The days are done. You can't even compete anymore. Yeah, I think you've quit.
Certainly haven't played in a while.